It could have been the story of cricket's greatest irony had Sachin Tendulkar, the beacon of modern-day batting, bowed out of the game's ultimate trophy without ever having touched it. But on the night of April the 2nd in Mumbai, it was only fitting that the Master Blaster and his band of blues brothers walked away as the worthy champions of the world, just like a perfect fairy tale.
And he'll get it from Mr. Sharad Pawar, the president of the ICC. The party begins in Mumbai.
You know, as a young boy, I grew up dreaming of lifting the trophy someday.
But ask the little master, and he's still hungry for more. At 38 and counting, and even after more than 20 years at the top, the glitter of the World Cup just the latest and arguably the brightest embellishment in the most bejewelled cricket crown of all.
The hunger has to be there, otherwise I'm in the wrong spot. You know, I feel not only me but the entire team, the entire nation is hungry.
Tendulkar and Pakistan's Javed Miander are the only two players to have played in 6 editions of the World Cup. But no man has scored more runs, more 50s and more centuries in the tournament than the batsman who holds almost every other batting record in Test and one-day cricket.
99 international 100 is 6th in World Cup cricket.
And the Master Blaster's extraordinary World Cup journey began predictably early as a hugely talented and curly-haired 19-year-old at the 1992 World Cup Down Under.
It was rather exciting because I grew up watching those big tournaments played in Australia and under lights. It was fascinating, and I always had this dream of playing in Australia. And to actually be part of the World Cup in 1992 was an unbelievable experience. And I clearly remember we went to Australia in November, and by the time we got home it was mid-March or so, something like that. So, you know, we had spent a lot of time in Australia, and just before the World Cup had played a very, very competitive series. So, you know, that helped me to continue with my form. I had done reasonably well on that tour, so it helped me to continue with my form, bring that into the World Cup, and I managed to score some important runs in that tournament.
Tendulkar's first World Cup had yielded 283 runs from 8 matches at an average of 47.16. But by the time the next finished on his home soil, Tendulkar was a phenomenon, almost doubling that tally thanks to a couple of centuries. But the Little Master's World Cup magnum opus came in South Africa in 2003, when he created the record for most number of runs in a single tournament, scoring an amazing 673, while taking India to the final for the first time in 20 years.
400 in World Cup cricket for Sachin Tendulkar. And India 203 for 1.
And had it not been for a rare failure against Australia at the last hurdle, Tendulkar's moment of truth would have arrived 8 years earlier than it eventually did.
Oh, it's gone high. It's going to be out caught and ball by Glenn McGrath. It is. That is it. That is the big one they won in Australia. They've got Sachin Tendulkar in the first over.
We played really well till the finals, and I thought in the finals we were a bit overcharged, and then that sort of trying too much took the cup away from us. And I don't blame anyone, because it's but natural that you want to win the tournament and you're going to try as hard as possible. But at the same time, it's equally important to stay calm and relax. It was our first final, so it was a big moment for us, and then we needed the cup badly. So we tried everything possible.
At least 3 members of that squad have quit the international scene today, and only 6 from the original 15 form part of India's World Cup winning unit this time round. And with 482 runs, including 2 centuries this tournament, it's amazing how invaluable Tendulkar has remained to a team that has seen so much change over the years.
Yes, there is a lot of difference. I believe that today there are more match winners in the team. There are more players who are better geared to play all across the world and perform and win matches. There are individuals who can actually have a major impact on the result of the match, and the attitude is different. The self-belief is there, that is most important. In a team, you'll always have 3-4 individuals performing better than the rest, but it is also equally important that the rest of the players play a good supporting role, and that is happening in this team.
Only the truly great define their own destiny. A first World Cup win for Tendulkar in what could be a final World Cup outing. A glittering triumph for one of the greatest cricketers the game has ever seen.